It's your personality, EA. It's your tour guide, EA. It's whatever you want to call me, but call me EA. Let's roll. Are you kidding me?
Analyzethis. Mr. Damon McPherson.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, my guy, people.
Man, it's good to be here.
Yes, sir. Thanks for sitting down with me, man.
Yes, sir.
So what's going on, man? Tell my people about you.
Man, it's just turned 45.
Yes. You look beautiful, man.
Come on,
we
man.
aging beautifully.
Come on, man.
40's a new 40, bro.
Yeah, right?
For sure.
Hey, and been enjoying my 9 grandchildren.
9 grandchildren.
9 grandchildren, 6 children, 3 boys, 3 girls. You know, we had a real Brady bunch, man.
Man,
Coming up,
that's
mix.
a blessing.
Yeah,
You got a village.
3 boys, 3 girls, and now we got 9 grandbabies. 7 boys, 2 girls.
That's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, we took it serious. When the Bible said to replenish the earth, yeah, we took that serious. Man.
Righteous.
We took that
Righteous. Be fruitful.
Right, be fruitful.
Right.
And so, yeah, man, that's been good. Enjoy my family, enjoy my wife for 22 years. We just celebrated 22 years of marriage. Olivia, man, and she's been with me through, you know, as you know.
Yes.
You know, when they say the good and the bad.
And the ugly.
Come on. And
They got the ugly, too.
Yeah, right.
She been there, too, for all that.
She been there. And just launched, just enjoyed our year anniversary for our church, the Way Ministries.
Okay. Okay.
Man, it's been a good journey.
How is pastoring?
Man, you got to be careful what you ask for. I know that wasn't something that I was jumping into. It wasn't something I was excited about. I actually tried to sidestep and bypass it, and I got boxed in.
That's usually how it goes.
Man, he boxed me in and cornered me, and didn't give me an escape route. So I said, yes, Lord. Man, we just enjoyed our 12th year anniversary of Asceo International, which is our nonprofit organization.
Nonprofit.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
So we're wrestling. We're essentially a wrestling club. Our mission statement is to teach today's youth valuable life skills to the basic fundamentals of wrestling. So we just making wrestling the vehicle to teach young people how to work hard, how to have discipline, learn how to lose, learn how to win.
Learn how to lose.
Come on, man.
Hey, that's part of life.
Come on, man.
Definitely. That's a huge part of life.
The sooner you learn how to lose, the sooner you can learn from it.
Yes.
And so that's our motto. Try, fail, learn, succeed. That's what we do everything.
And y'all do good at it.
Come on, man.
Man.
So it's been good, man. And we're about to, hopefully, here in about 2 months, we're going to launch another location out here in Gresham. We got a location in Vancouver, Washington. We got another location in Cedar Hills, Texas.
Okay.
And
Texas,
yeah. So my boy Maka Foster, he's running that location out there, and we work out of a private school, Trinity high school out there, private school.
What's the ages?
So age 5 up to 18 is essentially.
Okay. So y'all mentoring too. It's more mentoring than it is.
Yeah. Life skills. Life skills. You know, really teaching young people that basically you're gonna be an athlete for a short season.
Yes, sir.
But you will be a person, a man, a husband, a father for your life. And so if all we teach you how to do is wrestle, then we failed you miserably.
So what else is going on with you, man? I mean, you well doing everything. You servicing the community here. You're servicing the community in Washington.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got a church.
Yeah.
Grandchildren.
So
full life,
man.
Can you add more to it?
Yeah, there's more. There's more. So 6 months ago, my partner Gene Summerfield called me up. He said, "Man, I need to meet with you. I got some ideas for you, man. I want to tell you something." I didn't know, you know, my boy Gene. He always up doing something.
Always.
I seen him on the video
culture.
for the opener at Hammer and Nails,
Yes.
man. That was good.
Yes.
And so he called me up, man, and just said, "Hey, man, I want to introduce you to somebody." He introduced me to an Asian fella, Michael Zhang, who's an attorney, a Harvard grad, who was here doing expungements.
Okay.
And Gene knew I had some stuff from when I was younger on my record, so he said, "Hey, man, I just want you to meet the dude, see whether or not he can help you. If you got some stuff on your record that you can get expunged." I don't know that he knew the
dynamics.
depth. Yeah, he didn't understand how God was really using him in that moment.
Right.
And so I said, "Well, cool, man." I met the dude, and me and Michael kind of hit it off, and I gave him my information. He said, "Man, you got stuff from 25 years ago that can be expunged. You've been qualified for this stuff to be off your record for 15 years.
15.
I've been walking around for 15 years, man.
Letting people see stuff that they ain't supposed to see.
Never had to even talk about it, right? And so, praise God, he was able to help me, walk me through the process of getting my stuff expunged. In that process, Me and him developed a pretty good relationship. And 2 weeks later, I received an email from him asking if I would be willing to take a position at the public defender's office to help push forward the vision for the restorative justice bill, of fixing some of these imbalances, this heavy policing, the injustices in our communities that now they're trying to balance the scale a little bit.
They have to.
Yeah.
You know, it's money involved.
Man,
you know
come on, man.
It's big money. I'm learning.
Come on, man.
I'm learning.
Right? Everything ain't what it look like.
For sure.
Come
For sure.
on.
And they got the right man for the job. You know
I
what I'm
believe
saying?
so.
How many people have you been working for so far?
So I've been there for 5 months.
Okay.
When I came on, Eric, and I'm just going to be transparent, MPD, the Metropolitan Public Defender's Office, they got a great leader there now. But I'll just give you an idea on where they've been. On 5 floors, I'm the only person of color in the building. So this movement, this new transition of trying to really reach the community, you can't reach a community that you're not from.
Righteous.
You know what I'm saying?
Righteous.
And so they've had all these services, they've had all these awesome things, but they can't reach the community because they look just like the people that put them in jail.
Yes, sir.
Come on, what's the
Yes,
difference?
sir.
You come into my community telling me about all these good things, but well, who are you and what do you
I don't
really
believe
want?
you.
Come on, man.
I know something up to it. You up to
Come
something.
on.
Yeah, you got to have somebody look like me dishing out these services.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's the blessing, man.
Yeah.
God is blessing you.
Yeah, it's been good. And I'll be honest, from the point when I talked to Michael Zhang to the day that he notarized my paperwork, I was waiting and wondering when the bottom was going to fall out. I mean, I ain't going to lie. The whole time I was doubting. I'm like, man, this stuff ain't going nowhere. I've been walking around with this stuff for 25 years, man. This stuff ain't going nowhere. And up
And it
until
wasn't really
the
that
day,
much stuff on there.
No, 5 felony convictions.
5.
Come on, man. Ex-felon in possession of a firearm. PCS 2. Forgery. Unlawful use of a unlawful use of a motor vehicle. And forgery 1. Those are just the convictions. And you know what? I'm not afraid. I don't care, bro.
Right.
Because,
No, I've been there and done that. You wore the outfits.
Come on,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? That's what this is about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Being transparent.
Which qualifies me for this generation who don't understand that one move, you can have the whole world in your hand. Like I said, man, I've been across the world, been to Japan, #1 recruit out the country, USA Today, and I've been in the penitentiary in the hole locked up by myself too.
Righteous.
You know,
Solitary confinement.
Come on, man.
What qualifies you to even look at your record to be expunged? Like, what do you have to do? What are the steps?
Yeah, so that's good. If you have anything on your record, whether it's in a conviction or an arrest, I mean, come on, man. Think about all the times we had police contact.
I mean, just talk to them.
Come on, man. Right? It's
All
on your
that
record.
Needs to be expunged.
It's on your record.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Just not just the convictions.
Okay.
The times you got dismissed.
Yeah.
The times you got no
complaining.
complaining.
Oh,
Come on, man. All that's
Ooh.
there. And here's the thing: the employer can't come out and use that against you. So they're not gonna say, "Oh, well, you have this on your record. It was a no complaint or dismissed," but we don't necessarily think that you're the man for the job. They just ain't gonna hire you.
Right.
Right.
They're gonna look. I mean, just like you. If you're an employer, you look at that. What you gonna
Come
say?
on, man.
Hey.
And so if you have anything, it don't have to just be convicted. This is where people can make the mistake. They think, well, I've never been convicted of nothing. Yeah, but if you have anything that you've ever been arrested for,
Okay.
we can get rid of that.
Okay.
10 years from your last conviction. So if you have an arrest, it's just an arrest. We can get rid of that right now. Just an arrest. But if you've had a conviction, your last conviction has to be 10 years from the date.
Okay.
Now, here's the catch. Unless you've only got one. You know what they call them? Unicorns. That's what they call them. That's what they call them. Right.
It makes sense.
Come on.
Because nobody has one.
Right.
It's one out of every
it's
1,000.
like a Dorito, man. You can't just have one,
come on, man. Impossible. They put that rule in place specifically because there's
sir.
none.
Oh, you know, and here's another rule and this is why we got to really, really let our voices be heard to our local city commissioners and legislative to move the bar on these things that have come a long ways but still got a long ways to go. The only thing that we cannot get expunged is delivery charges.
Ooh.
You can get a gun charge. You can get a theft.
Ooh.
You can get a forgery.
Ooh, I hurt my feelings.
Right? right? Ain't that cold?
I've been around the world twice.
Come on.
And I know what my record looked like. So hey, when you said that just kind of like, oh, that deflated everything.
Now,
all
why
my
is that
dreams.
though? Why is that?
No, we're gonna fight that. We're gonna fight that.
Yeah.
I got people like you in place. It's got to change, because if they really ready to help the people, man, I ain't on that stuff no more.
That's right.
If they want to help me, they got to help me.
Come on.
Can't be making rules that was back in the 70s and think that stuff supposed to work in the 2019. They gotta set the rules based on the people of today.
Yes, sir. So there's a few ways that we are pushing this process forward, and I've been trying to find a way, because of gentrification. You can't just come to our community no more and serve our people.
Right.
You know, before you could just come to Northeast Portland,
Right.
set up shop,
Right.
serve our people.
That don't work no more.
Can't do that no more, right? And so I've been trying to bring some creativity to the office and let them know, man, if it's not striking distance for our people, they're not coming to downtown Portland at 5:30 p.m. in traffic. It just ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? So
for something that they don't even believe,
that they don't even know really exists, let alone it's gonna be real, or they believe. And so, so we hooked up with some local churches. The first move was we hooked up with some local churches, and they were like, well, "Why you want to hook up with the church?" And I'll be honest, man. As a pastor, it hurts my heart to hear everyone. I mean, a lot of people I talk to, you start telling them about the Lord, the first thing they tell you is, "Man, I'm cool. The church hurt me." Right? Man, the church hurt me. They've seen some hypocrisy. They've witnessed some things in the church, not understanding that the hospital's for sick people. Right? Not for those who think they're well. Right? Because the truth is, we all sick.
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
Absolutely.
And so, but as soon as somebody in the church lets you down, we leave. But if somebody at your job lets you down, we keep coming back, because for $22.50 an hour, right?
It's about the money.
Come on. So
yes.
So,
but you preaching. You definitely on something. You on to something now.
Come on.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
nevertheless, I felt like this would be an awesome way to bring the church back in a light where we're providing substance for the people. We're providing something of worth, something that we can look at more than just, I'm gonna pray for you. And as a pastor, man, there's nothing more powerful than prayer. But when you're talking to a layman, when you're talking to somebody who don't have all that spiritual background, you got to give me more, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Show me something.
You got to give me
Show
more.
me.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I appreciate your prayer, but can you give me a
sure.
sandwich?
Yeah, for sure.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
100.
And so when people are out here struggling, can't get jobs, can't find housing, you know, prayer is good. But if we can expunge your record,
man, that puts you back to the real world. That puts you at basically like a reset button.
come on, man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
a
Project
reset.
Reset.
Project Reset.
The
That's
name
what y'all
of
call it?
Come on, man.
Hey,
You
reset.
using the spirit on that
Yes, sir.
one?
For sure.
So yeah, and so basically, we've set up a coalition of churches who, if everybody does a little, nobody has to do a lot. So we'll have a clinic at this location in North Portland, then we'll have one in East County, and then we'll have one Southeast Portland, then we'll have one Northeast Portland, right? So that covers kind of the folks who just are in the community, who may be connected to somebody from the church, and we all know somebody.
Absolutely.
Right? And so
Absolutely.
announcing over the pulpit, social media, personally, and whatever organization has a platform, Instagram, Facebook, websites, just posting the links, and that's the first avenue of expression. But then there's the recovery community, who truthfully,
Oh man.
is the community that's been really hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
But they're
know?
the ones on fire. I service them. I'm an addiction counselor.
Come on, man.
They're the ones on fire though. They're the ones that are more receptive, especially once that button clicks. They're
Yes,
the ones
sir.
that that's a good area to tap into.
So we've connected with Miracles,
Mhm.
the Alano Club,
Mhm.
right? And we've basically created two communities. Now, Alano Club is more white Caucasian
Mhm.
folk right
That's
out there in
They need
Northwest
help, too.
Portland. Come on, man, they need help too.
Hello.
But when they first hired me, man, my God, we had a clinic at the Urban League, and we had 22 people who was qualified, Eric, our people, black folks. 4 people showed up. The very next, this is when I first started working here. The very next week, we had a clinic at the Alano Club. They had 50 people qualified. 47 of them showed up.
Absolutely.
It was a problem. Now
Absolutely.
that was the day that things changed in my heart.
Yeah. I
You know
mean,
what
but
I'm
it's the journey, not a destination. Like our people just needs to, they'll get it. I'm gonna die trying. I'm gonna die, trying to give it to them.
Yes, sir.
People like you, we gonna die trying to give it to them. So it's unfortunate that that's the situation. But you just getting started.
Yeah.
So
Well, here it is, the trust. The trust has been breached. Not just the trust with the system, but as men, especially as black men in leadership positions, we got to be mindful that when we take that role as a leader, that man, we can do great work, but we can also do great harm.
Absolutely.
You know,
And
so
usually you do. You
on.
do both. Like
Yes, sir.
there's gonna be, just based on where we come from, there's no perfect leader.
Indeed.
So, just to experience that, people waiting for somebody to be perfect, and you wait for, man, everybody got a little bit of something in them.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody.
We all are X
Yeah.
up.
I put this platform together really mainly for the injustice of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be the underdog. I'm trying to serve the underdog. You know what I'm saying? So, man, are you keeping up on that Central Park 5?
30 minutes into the series, man, I started experiencing these emotions, man. Not just anger, though. It was like coupled with rage. You know what I'm saying? It was to the point to where it touched me in a way to where I remember when we was in high school, and this was before Rodney King or just when we would be in the streets, and getting pulled over and treated wrong, but nobody really knew because it happened on a dark corner.
And nobody
somewhere.
believed it.
Nobody believed it, right? And the biggest part for me, man, is the timing of this thing that's coming out right now. The division that's already happening in the community between the police and our people, and not just the police, but just between white people and black people. And so they put this thing out, and it's a good thing. It's an educational thing. It could be a well-used tool,
right?
But if not coupled with a narrative and not coupled with some guidance, what it can create is anger and rage and incite anger in our young community and our young men that watch this stuff. You send them out in the community, mad, angry, get pulled over, and now
they're gonna instantly they're gonna have no respect for the police.
Come on, man. And so, on one hand, I love the fact that they're educating people on the injustice that's happened, because people need to know that, man, these men were wrongfully accused on purpose, planned, strategically.
Oh, you see how they did that?
Man,
wow.
We need to know that. But on the same token, we also need to know that anger, rage, injustice is something that has always been there, and we need to deal with it with our minds. And not
interesting.
Interesting
that you say that. That's very interesting, because if I hear you correctly, you mean basically like after watching a movie, you should have it coupled with some like therapy.
Come on, man.
Because not only you, I watched the movie too, and I'm a lover, bro. I don't have time to be getting mad at nobody. Right? Man, that shit pissed me off.
Come on. Here's the thing, I'm all about education, but you remember when Roots came out?
Yep.
It's the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same when Roots.
Right.
It's like,
they do this every generation.
Come on, man.
Every so often they put these out. They don't put no therapy with it, and they get us all out here to keep us divided.
Come on, now you got angry young black boys, and now you got a police force who's scared because they know we angry because we just seen our people get hung. Come on. So now, and what's the main thing they say when they kill us? I was scared for my life.
Right.
So we got to just be mindful of this stuff, man. That then they showing Trump, the video of Trump wanting the boys to be killed. All that is it's all part of propaganda, mind perception, controlling the perception of a people, and
keeping us divided.
Yes, sir.
That's the main goal.
Keeping us divided.
Because there's gonna be some people that get it and some people that don't, and the people that get it usually the ones behind that don't.
Yes, sir.
Our people, we're famous for that.
Yes, sir.
But they'll go to the other races, get slapped in the face, turn around and come back the next week, come back with a patch on their eye, and they still come back and support me.
Come on.
But one of us, we slap them in the face, they don't come back to us
forever.
Yeah, forever.
There's some frequencies that tap into joy, peace. There's some frequencies that you can just tap on that can make you angry.
Hello.
Right now.
Hello.
Right. There's a tone.
And music got that power.
Come on,
man. On any level.
Yes, sir.
On any level.
It's a vibration. That's right. That's good, man.
So that's my narrative. That's what I'm looking to change a lot of narratives. One narrative at a time. Are you looking to go into politics?
That may be the direction I'm moving. I'm just taking it one day at a time, making sure that today I do what I'm supposed to do. And if that's going to put me closer to being, maybe
because we need it.
Politics.
We need it. We need it, bro. I just can't stress it enough. Like our culture, in order to really make changes, you got to have people that come from the side,
Yes, sir.
and then sit down with the people that's making the rules, and then now you can giving viable input that really makes sense on how to help those
Come
real
on.
changes. I'm just the person, I would love to do it. I'm just like, I'm on a different journey right now.
Sure.
But I see your journey, and I know
Sure.
that you're the man for this.
Sure.
How can the people follow you, man?
Anything with my ministry, you can follow me on The Way Ministries. Anything involving expungement, anything involving legal services day, you can find on mpdlaw.com. That has all our dates, that has all of our clinics and some of the parameters and some of the things we talked about today.
So are you looking for more spots to do clinics at?
Absolutely.
You're looking for more vendors and partnerships?
100%. If you know anybody
Yes.
who has a facility, has a place that's in a community where people can get to by bus or can walk to, that we can bring an expungement clinic to them, man, absolutely, we'd absolutely love to bring it to the community.
That's what's up. I definitely know. I know a million places. That's part of my. That's my lane. That's what I do.
No doubt.
Connect the dots.
Man, I know you.
Shout out for Gene Summerfield, man, for helping this brother out, man. You know
Game changer.
Analyzethis@gmail.com. If y'all can't reach him, because he is a moving target, right? Get at me. I'll lock him down. I'll set up a clinic.
Yes, sir.
How about that? I'll get
Yes,
a clinic
sir.
set up
That's
so we can
cool.
get some people's lives changed. Analyzethis@gmail.com. If you want to be a guest, you know someone suffering from injustice, you want to be a voice, we serve the underprivileged and the underserved here, people. Let's go. You better subscribe to this and this anytime you see it. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Let's go.